On past Halloween episodes of ThriftyAV, they've mostly been reaction videos. I'll listen to a Halloween record or CD or cassette tape and react to it. Well, this year I'm going to do something a little bit different. In this box is my Halloween collection, Halloween CDs plus vinyl. I think there might even be a couple of tapes in here. I'm going to open this box up. This has been sealed for over a year since I moved over a year ago. This has been sealed up. I'm going to unseal it and check it out. That's coming up on ThriftyAV. It's been a couple of years since I've messed with my Halloween media collection other than DVDs, and that's not what this is about. I've acquired one more CD. I think I found this one at Goodwill. This is Drew's famous Kids Trunk or Treat. I might already have it because I wasn't real good at cataloging what I have and don't have, but I am definitely going to get into this box. Let's open it up. Okay, on the top it says Halloween CDs and vinyl. There appears to be Christmas CDs in here too, and karaoke CDs. I guess I was trying to just fill the box up and make sure I had a full box, because when you're packing and moving, you want your boxes to be full. And up top, there's karaoke. So this is all karaoke here, and some more karaoke, and more karaoke, and more karaoke. I believe all this is Christmas. Playboy Christmas? Alright, we're definitely getting into Halloween here. So after removing the Christmas stuff, I see why I combined it with the Halloween stuff and the karaoke stuff, because there's not quite a full box here. However, this is still quite a bit of Halloween CDs, and over here I have some vinyl. All right, let's see what I got here. Okay, I've kind of sorted through these. Now, it's impossible to really sort them well without listening to them, but this stack represents sound effects. This stack represents music that is at least somewhat related to Halloween. Over here, I just have two little Halloween story CDs. And all these out front here are duplicates. I have 3 copies of the Scary Sounds of Halloween. I got a couple of Voices of Horror, 2 of the Sounds of Horror, a couple of these Disney Halloween songs and sounds, and 2 Scream themes. On the vinyl here, I even have a duplicate. I have 2 chilling, thrilling sounds of the haunted house. One of them a reprint, a new one. I featured this a few years ago. This one came from a used record store. And I have 2 copies of Ghostly Sounds. One of these was my original record I had as a child. The other one I picked up, I think, on eBay. Found another duplicate. Scary Sounds. This one has a little price on it. This one doesn't. But as far as the back of it goes, same barcode, same listing of contents. As far as acquisition, the vast majority of these CDs came from thrift stores. However, I did one year spend several credits on SwapaCD in order to acquire some of these that are not as commonly found at the thrift stores. I logged into SwapaCD here, and I'm listing posted CDs with the keyword Halloween, and I'm getting some stuff that I don't have. I do not recognize Halloween Monster Mash Countdown Mix Masters. I don't think I have Haunted Mansion. I'm pretty sure I have this movie theme, but I'm not totally sure. Halloween Party Music. I want to get rid of some of my copies of this one. I recognize that cover. I do not recognize that cover. This is Wolfman Jack that's not Wolfman Jack. I kind of don't really want the kids stuff. Halloween party tunes. Let's see what else we got here. Haunted Mansion. That's one that I'm considering here. Howlin' Halloween. Halloween Sounds. Sounds of Halloween. I already have the Martha Stewart. And it looks like I'm running out of actual Halloween. This keyword search gets worse as you go deeper into it. So there are a few on SwapaCD that I may be interested in grabbing. Now I mentioned duplicates, but sometimes duplicates have different labels, different barcodes, different art, but the same exact stuff on them. And I need to go through here and figure out which of these are basically the same with different art. And that would help me, cull the collection a little bit. I'm going to definitely find the one that's in the best shape here and let the other two go. I am going to cull this collection, and that's this is the first step to it, is seeing what I have. Some things are a little disappointing. This is supposed to be a 3-disc set. Disc 1 is missing. So I either need to acquire Ultimate Halloween Party Favorites Disc 1 somehow, or I'll probably let this go because I don't really like incomplete sets. At one point I did start to organize these. I said that this is FX Plus music. So some of these CDs have both. All right, I want to look specifically at these sound effects CDs I have. This one has 49 sound effects on it. Here we have another 49 sound effects. This one, again, lists them off. I kind of wonder if some of these are the same. Let's see how many are on this one. 54 sound effects. The first 2 tracks are not sound effects. We got Monster Bash Halloween Song and the Darknet Halloween Story, and the rest are sound effects. Okay, this says 60 sound effects, but does not provide any kind of list of what those sound effects are. So I guess you just have to listen to it. It is a Dollar Tree product. Here we have Halloween sound effects, 60 of them listed. This is a laser light product. Here we have 98 sound effects listed. Columbia River, 99 sound effects. Somerset Group, and Drew's Famous, 99 sound effects. And I guarantee you there are duplicates here. Some of these sound effects are the same, even though these have different companies releasing it. It's all been licensed from a common source for a lot of this stuff. Here we have 3 different things that say Wolfman Jack. But if you expect to hear Wolfman Jack's voice on any of these, you're going to be gravely disappointed. His name and likeness has been licensed out, but this is not Wolfman Jack. These are all discs that were designed for playing in a haunted house. Chains and screams and thunder and all that kind of thing. You can hear me react to a lot of this stuff on my earlier Halloween videos. I kind of like looking at the spines. It helps me spot duplicates just by the fonts. These are both called Halloween Party Music, but one's Drew's Famous, the other's DJ's Choice. Drew's Famous has some Halloween music and then sound effects, okay? And I guarantee you some of these same sound effects are the same as on the other sound effects CDs. And I bet you some of these performances, some of these recordings are the same. Monster Mash, Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters. These are not going to be original artist performances. These are re-recordings from, Drew's Famous or DJ's Choice. I kind of like having a K-Tel in here. This is, I think this is a Sony Music special product. These are original artist performances. Don't Fear the Reaper is Blue Oyster Cult performing it. So this is kind of a cool CD here. I wasn't sure how to label this one because it's songs and stories. but it starts with a few songs and then goes into a story. A lot of these CDs are just cover versions of songs. Wait, Wild Thing the Trogs? This one's original artist. Bill Haley and the Comets. So this has original artists on Ghost Party. Now here is more typical of what you're going to find. Heavy Halloween, not original artist. Don't Fear the Reaper is not Blue Oyster Cult. Highway to Hell is not AC/DC. Okay, this is confusing. The cover says that it's music. The spine says that it is stories. So is it music or is it stories? No way to know without listening to it. Earlier I mentioned that sometimes these have different art but the same content. Both of these are Dr. Elmo. This one is Sings the Booze and this one is Halloween. Bad Black Cat is track 2 here. Oh, it's track 10 here. So it appears that they just did a little rearranging and packaged it a little differently. This one says 2005. This one says 2009. And I like Dr. Demento, so of course I wasn't going to pass up his spooky tunes and scary melodies. Dr. Demento includes original artists. A few of these are disappointing for another reason. I believe this is about an hour long, but there's only about 15 minutes worth of spooky sounds, and then it loops and plays again and again and again and again. That might work pretty good for a haunted house where you're shuffling people through every 15 minutes, but it's kind of a rip-off. It's supposed to be an hour long, and it's really only 15 minutes. Have a couple of cassettes here. Halloween Howls, which by the way is exactly like one of those CDs except cassette. And this one that says Haunted Halloween is not the right thing. This says Spooky Noises, which doesn't match the sleeve, so some sleeves got mixed up at some point. It's Halloween at least. So no reactions this time. I'm just doing with my Halloween stuff what I've been doing with all my possessions over the last few months, going through them, deciding what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to get rid of, and I need a plan to get rid of some of this stuff. Maybe a booth at a flea market, reactivate my eBay account, something like that. I want to thank the patrons who stuck with me through these lean times where I'm not creating as much content. That's Braden K and Yasha. I appreciate the fact that you continue to support ThriftyAV. Thank you very much. Remember, folks, stay thrifty, everyone.